Welcome to Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at over 20 board games launching the first half of July 2018. Thank you so much if you said hi to us at Origins Game Fair. The next con we'll be at is at Gen Con. We would love to see you there. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And don't forget that we also have a weekly podcast. Kung Fu Panda from Modifius board game just launched recently, and I saw Daniel Zayas at Origins Game Fair, and he's going to relaunch When Cutie Met Patootie. MIremarsh launches July 2nd. It's a 40 to 60 minute game of strategy, skill, resource management, and card buying for 1 to 5 players from Room 17 Games. There's going to be an expansion to Zombie Doctor from Gimme Games on July 2nd. It's the classic horror expansion pack. Build It will launch July 2nd. Players compete against each other as builders to be the first to build their own home. Puzzling Pixel Games launches The Abandons on July 3rd. It's a press your luck game of exploration meant to be played alone. You'll traverse the twists and turns of the labyrinth in the hopes of making it out alive. Sea of Plunder is a lightweight strategy game launching July 3rd. It's about treasure hunting. You're a merchant ship sailing across the endless sea, racing to get to mysterious treasure islands, while at the same time gathering goods from port cities, dodging pirates, getting pushed around by hurricanes, and stealing cargo from the other merchants and treasure hunters. Snowdonia Deluxe Master Set launches on July 3rd. Since 2012, Snowdonia was expanded with multiple promo items and new scenarios, all of which you will be able to find in the Deluxe Master Set. The campaign will also feature a completely new scenario, The Blue Bell Line by Tony Boydell. The base game and each of the 12 scenarios included will also come with custom wooden components and a specially designed insert. Unspoken Chronicles launches July 3rd. Black Forest Studios launches The Villagers on July 9th. It's a werewolf type of social deduction party game. It has 23 different roles and it's set in the time of the bubonic plague. It's played by 2 teams, the Plague Doctor team and the Villagers team. The Plague Doctors will try to infect a new villager each night, while the Villagers try to deduce who in their midst are Plague Doctors in hiding. Corporate Times launches July 10th. It's a financially strategic game. Each player builds his own corporation, navigating through the economy's rules and dealing with the 3 forces. The players need to use their assets, money, and influence for one goal, to take over the economy. Cthulhu Death May Die launches July 10th. It's an all-new game from Simon, coming to Kickstarter soon. It's bringing together the creative forces of Eric Lang and Rob Davio. Players take on the role of investigators working cooperatively to combat evil. The game has multiple episodes, and each of them has a similar structure of 2 acts. The episodes are all standalone and are not contingent on being played in a certain order or with the same players. Lucky Duck Games brings Jetpack Joyride on July 10th. It's for 1 to 4 players and plays in about 20 minutes. It's a real-time competitive puzzle game adapted from the mobile game of the same name. Players need to fly their way through a lab using a stolen jetpack over a series of 3 rounds. Peacekeeper Games launches Rurik, Dawn of Kiev on July 10th. It's a 4X medieval realm-building, Euro-style board game featuring auction programming, resource management, and area control. Set in an 11th century Eastern European kingdom, you play as one of the several potential heirs to the throne, and although deploying your troops for warfare seems to be the easiest path for success, the people value a ruler who leads well in a variety of endeavors. There'll be a reprint and expansion for the Island of El Dorado on July 10th. And I thought Eclipse Second Dawn for the Galaxy was launching back in June from Colossal Games, but it's actually launching on July 10th. Look forward to seeing that. A game about politics is launching on July 10th. It's called Mapmaker. Pumpkin Patch Bad Seeds launches July 11th. It's a game of pumpkin planting, crow scaring, and tiling for 2 to 3 players. Thug Life launches July 11th. It's a miniatures combat board game for 2 to 5 players and takes about 40 minutes to play. Magic Meeple Games launches Incoming Transmission on July 12th. In this co-op futuristic board game for 2 to 5 players, one player will take the role of mission control, and the others will take control of an astronaut stranded on a derelict space station. You need to use your wits and cunning to interpret the instructions, and they will not be delivered in order. Figure your way through the objectives before time runs out. On July 15th, we'll see Era of Kingdoms. It's a resource management card game where 2 to 4 players compete to take their kingdom from the Dark Ages to the Enlightenment. Outwit and outplan up to 3 other players as you race to lead your people to prosperity and make a few enemies along the way. Artana launches Lovelace and Babbage the first half of July. If you love math, you're going to love this game, and even if you don't, I think you might still like it. It has a roll and write feel, although there's no dice in the game. D-Day Operation Overlord launches early July. Escape the Fest launches early July. It's a multiplayer set collection card game for 2 to 6 players. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. In the game, players take turns trying to complete objectives in order to leave the festival and not lose themselves in it. The first attendee to take care of all the responsibilities, or with the most points at the end of the game, is the winner. I'm sure the Cthulhu Death May Die from CMON will be a pretty big hit, so check that out. We also want to tell you some of the preview videos that we'll be showing you over the next few weeks from this list. We actually already have The Villagers from Black Forest Studios. We'll be coming out with Rurik from Peacekeeper Games, Jetpack Joyride from Lucky Duck Games, Pumpkin Patch, Sea of Plunder, Corporate Times, Lovelace and Babbage from Artana, and hopefully Incoming Transmission. So we got a pretty good response last video about our giveaway of Dragon Castle. I wanted to give another game away, but I don't know which one. I've got a bunch here. I want you, in just a second, I'm going to show you all these. I want you to tell me which one you think we should give away in our next video. Whichever one gets the most votes, well, we'll give it away. So I've got here a game from Smirk and Dagger, J'accuse. We've got a game from Renegade Game Studios, Lotus. It's pretty cool. I've got Letter Tycoon from Breaking Games. My wife really likes that one. These are all sealed, and I'll be happy to give any one of these away. We have a promo from Zombicide, Troy and Evil Troy. We have a new promo from CMON. It is a Song of Ice and Fire promo. It is the Captain's promo set. And last but not least, we also have another CMON game. This is Way of the Panda. So tell me which one you think we should give away in our next video, and we'll do that. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Tantrum House.